guys, it's Raul again, and today I'm going to be bringing you my February book haul. So apparently this whole book buying ban thing for me isn't working, so I'm going to try something different where I don't really ban myself from buying books, but I will do kind of that read 5 before you buy type thing. So for every 5 books I can buy one, and hopefully that will help me with my book buying because I apparently have a serious problem. I picked up a bunch of books, obviously, in February, but a lot of these books I didn't really pay for. They were cheap because they were from, like, Paperback Swap, which I'll explain a little bit more later. And then a lot of these were, like, bargain discount books, so I didn't really spend a lot of money, maybe, like, $20, $25 this month on books. So I'm excited that I at least didn't spend a lot of money on these. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Now the first 3 books that I picked up were from Paperback Swap. For those of you who don't know what Paperback Swap is, I'm going to link a video down below that Kristin from What's Happening did and kind of explained what this website is about and everything. So I will link it so you guys can check it out, so that I don't have to go into too much detail, but it's basically books that you don't want. You post on this website and other people can request them. You get credit to kind of, get other books and request it and so on and so forth. So the first 3 books that I picked up from Paperback Swap were the first 3 books in the Shifter series by Rachel Vincent. The first one being Stray, the second one being Rogue, and the third one being Pride. This is a series about werecats. It's urban fantasy. I think it's an adult urban fantasy, and I've been in the mood for adult urban fantasy for some reason. So I picked these 3 up because I had credits on their website. I'm excited to get into this one. Hopefully next month I will start this series. I know a couple of people out there have read this and kind of enjoyed it and everything. And like I said, because I've been in the mood to read adult urban fantasy, I ended up picking these up because they were on their website. So yeah, I just had to. Next 2 books I picked up were also from Paperback Swap because I had credits for them. And they were the first 2 books in the Gemma Doyle series. First one being Great and Terrible Beauty, and the second one being Rebel Angels. This, I know, is a series about a girl who goes to a boarding school, and I think it's somewhat paranormal. Don't really know much about it besides that. I know there's paranormal stuff, and I know there's a boarding school. But yeah, I've heard really, really great things about it. I've heard really, really great things about Libba Bray's writing, and I've never read anything by her before, so I'm excited to get into this series because I now have the first 2 books. And the next 2 books that I got were super, super cheap on Book Outlet. When I saw that they had them, and they were the scratch and dent copies, and they were like $2.50. I had to get them, and they were the first 2 books in the Girl of Fire and Thorn series. The first one being The Girl of Fire and Thorns, and the second one being The Crown of Embers. I've heard absolutely amazing things about this series. I know that it has like Hispanic influences. It's a fantasy series about a girl who has kind of a gemstone or something in her belly button. Other than that, I don't really know much about it, but I've heard absolutely amazing things about this. I don't think I've heard a single negative review or anything about this series, so I'm really excited to get into this one because it's one that I've had my eye on for a while. Like I said, $2.50 for these, and scratch and dent, literally it was just like a corner was like scratched and that was it, but other than that, these are in perfect condition. So I was really excited when Book Outlet had these in stock. I had to grab them. And the next book I got from my local bargain outlet, and this one I'm super, super excited about. That is The City by Dean Koontz. This is the UK cover, which I'm like super excited because I don't live in the UK, I live in the States. So finding a UK cover at a local bargain outlet was just absolutely amazing. I know that I've had my eye on this since it came out or since it was announced, but I didn't really like the US cover or anything. I was kind of giving myself some time, but I found this for $2 at my local bargain outlet. I don't really know much about this one. I know it's about a man in a city, and he kind of tells his story about him living in this city. Dean Koontz is my favorite author, and as soon as I saw this one, I had to pick it up because this cover is beautiful and $2, and I've had my eye on this, so I definitely had to get this one. And the next couple of books that I got, also from my local bargain outlet, I only paid $15 for this, so I was super, super excited when I saw it there because I've never read these books. These books came out couple years ago, so it was before I started watching BookTube, so I don't know anybody's opinion on these books, but I'm excited that I got them, and that is the Charlene Harris box set. These contain the first 10 books in the Sookie Stackhouse series. I know that a lot of people out there know about Sookie Stackhouse and the True Blood series and everything. These were absolutely gorgeous. Like, I love these covers. I love that they all match. I love this kind of rainbow effect that they've got when they're sitting next to each other. $15, I had to get these. Like, I could not leave them there sitting on the shelf. I had to get these and check them out for myself because I've been curious about these books. They weren't kind of on my priority list of books to read, but when I saw them at that price, I had to get them. So I'm excited to finally have the first 10 books in this series and start it off. Hopefully soon I will at least read the first one to kind of see how it is and everything. But yeah, adult southern vampire romance kind of thing. So I don't know. I'm excited. And the last book that I got in the month of February was a book that came in my uppercase box, and that was Starflight by Melissa Landers. I know a lot of people out there have been talking about this book recently. I know it's kind of a young adult sci-fi story about this girl who is, I think she's a stowaway on a ship. There's a slow burn romance in there, which is really nice because I don't really enjoy insta-lovey too much, so I like that this apparently has a slow burn romance. And yeah, other than that, I don't really know much. I'm definitely going to read this one fairly soon because I don't want to get my uppercase box books and not have read the one that I got the previous month. So I'm trying to read these as they come so that they don't accumulate. So I'll be definitely reading this one within the next couple of weeks. And yeah, I guess I will tell you guys my thoughts then. But I'm excited to get this one because, like I said, a lot of people have talked about this recently, and in great uppercase fashion, this one was signed by the author also, so I'm also excited about that too. So yeah, guys, those are all the books that I got in the month of February. Like I said, I didn't really spend a lot of money, so I'm really excited, even though I really did get a lot of books, but I didn't really spend a lot, so I'm excited for this. Like I said, I will link the video that Kristin did from Paperback Swap if you guys are interested in joining Paperback Swap and knowing more about what Paperback Swap is. I'm really excited that I joined. I'm really excited that I can kind of swap books that I don't want for books that I do. So I'm excited. Thank you guys all for watching. Let me know if you guys have read any of these books, what you guys think, especially if you guys read the Sookie Stackhouse novels. Because like I said, I really haven't heard anything because these books came out before I started watching BookTube. So if you guys have any opinions on the series, please let me know. Because I now own 10 of them. So I hope they're at least decent because I now have 10 of them. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.